Hi guys. There was a situation from my apartment from yesterday, and first of all, we got to London at around 8:30, and then we got to the accommodation around 9:15. When we got here, we were told that the accommodation is basically being occupied by someone else. So I think there's a story where someone was supposed to be leaving the apartment today, but they didn't leave, and the reason they didn't leave was that they've been at work all through the day. So the cleaners didn't have the time to go into the penthouse to clean their accommodation before our arrival. So basically, they gave us this studio here to stay for the night. And yeah, it was really frustrating for me because we were planning to work and also, use the amenities or use the facilities they have inside of the accommodation, the views, the space, and everything. So this is the room. Over here you have like two spots where you can, hang your jacket. Do have my denim jacket hung up there. Got a place for your bags if you want to use them. And over here is the bathroom. You've got your toilet. You've got because this has been already been used by us last night. And you've got the shower over here. And then you got some wardrobes here. Got a couple of hangers over here. Some hair dryer. So that's one. Got about 4 of them. More space. As you can see, there's a lot of spaces here. And this one. This is the third one. A lot of room. And then this one again. This is the fourth one with loads of room as well. And the last one here. You've got a steamer as well. Over here. With 2 hobs for cooking. Samsung, which is good. And that's our peppers from last night. And then you have the sink. And over here you have the bed area. Got a small chair over here. And the TV. We also have like a mirror over here. This is really good for Rosalind because she loves the mirror. She thrives when she sees the mirror. So I'm glad they've got this one here. And over here, you've got this small sitting area. There's not a lot of space as you can see, but yeah. And one thing about this place is the train, which is one of the things that we were complaining about yesterday. So you've got like a rail just behind the window just there, which is annoying. I mean, the windows are doing some job by not allowing the noise coming to the room, but it's quite annoying. Anyway, got 3 bags each, which is crazy. One is filled with my camera gears, my lightings, and all that kind of stuff. So we complained and raised our concerns. They ended up compensating us. I think we got half of our initial payment we made. That's including for the night we didn't spend in the penthouse, as well as some compensation if you'd like. And I just got a message saying that the accommodation is ready. So I'm gonna get the keys now. But before I do that, I think one thing I've learned in this situation that it's good to ask, because I had to ask for not just a compensation, but a reimbursement for the night that we spent not in the accommodation we paid for. So sometimes it's good to ask, but ask in a more diplomatic way, because I try to be more diplomatic in asking that this is, frustrating for me. Like I had to do my work and stuff like that. And there isn't any, table here to actually do my work. Because from what I noticed yesterday, it was out of their control to, get rid of that person in the accommodation. And I tried to be understanding with Mark, who was the guy I was speaking to. I had to explain my frustration to him and, make him understand that, I've paid for a penthouse and I'm staying in the studio, so that doesn't make sense. So I would politely request that you not just reimburse me, but also compensate me for the inconveniences, if you'd like. And one thing about the apartment is amazing. When you go into the reception, it's like you're in a different place. The colors used, the decorations, the lighting, everything is like perfect in the Heights. I think the building is called the Heights and it's in Harrow. So this is the entrance to the only two suites in the building. One on the left facing the rail tracks and the other on the right, which is ours, and that is facing forward. So I've brought my bags in already. I've already seen everything, but I can't wait to show you. Okay, so when you step in, you see the dining table here, 4 seats, and you've got this two chandelier. They look nice. You've got the heating over there, the black thing over there. And to the right, you have two lamps and a couch, which is a decent size. You could fit at least 5 people there and 6 with a squeeze. And then you've got this extra 2 single seaters and 2 of these stool. You've got the coffee table, got the second stool over there, and you've got the TV over there. Then before the kitchen, you've got this thing here. I don't know what that is. Is this a table or... Anyway, you've got these 2 things here. I think they're supposed to be like at least a seat. Yeah, it is. Actually, yeah, you can sit on there. Then you've got this table here. I'm going to be showing you outside in a bit. Moving on to the kitchen. Got a toaster here. You've got a kettle. It's quite fancy. Nice black kettle. And you've got the hob, got a kitchen roll, and a sink. You've got 2 hobs here. Got your knives. Got this containers for tea. I guess this is for coffee. Don't know. You've got your cutleries, 3 forks, and 5 teaspoons. I think that would do. This doesn't open. This is the bin, and you've got your cooker, and you've got here your plates and pots underneath there. I'm guessing this is the fridge. So you've got your freezer here, and I think the freezer cover is off, and I'm sure that's it over here. Okay, I'm not gonna touch that, I'm just gonna leave it as is. That's your fridge. And you've got your washing machine and dryer over here. Intensive dry and gentle dry. Raising. Got your teacups here, coffee cups, wine glasses over there. Normal cups and some bowls. This doesn't open. I wonder what these are. I think this should be, let's see. Doesn't work. Oh, look at that. Opens up. Let's try another one. Oh, that one over there. Oh, this one over here. And for that one. Sweet. So if you want some sunlight into the house, that's how you make that happen. Okay, let me try to close that now. Okay, that's it, closed. So we have pitch black, which is amazing on this side of the room. And this is the first cupboard. Got a load of space, just like we had in the temporary room. You've got another one here. A lot of space. And this is the bathroom. Got your toilet here. Got some tools. And yeah, that's the shower. Got a shower head over there. I wonder how many people you can fit in here. Walk with Me team usually does this, so I'm gonna try it. How many people can you fit in here? Let's see. Probably about 5 people, 6 for a squeeze. But yeah, I'll say 5 people could fit here easily. So it's one good size. Shout out to Work With Me team on that one. It always does that, and I think it's so relevant because that question pops in my head, you know, especially after I've seen him do it. So this is the bedroom. So you've got the bed, you've got a single sitter over there. Got a lot of space, which is really, really handy. If you're staying for a long time, I think that is really handy. And you've got the same thing for the windows here. So this is for the bedroom windows, that one and that one over there. So if you want that sunlight in your bedroom, that's how you get it. It would have been handy if you could have this button over there close to the bed, you know, so that you could just close it whenever you want and open it whenever you want. Let's see if it's on the other side. No. But you've got 2 plugs there, which is handy. You've got the side table, the bedside table, 2 of them. Do you have some plugs here? Yes, you do. Amazing. So you've got that there. This is for controlling the lights. This is for controlling the lights. Which is good. Pretty handy. That is the bedroom. Okay, it's time to go outside now. So I haven't been before. So we'll be experiencing this together for the first time. So let's do it. Okay, so how do you open this? I guess I have to open it here. Okay, there you go. Wow. So this is the balcony for the penthouse. That's the bedroom over there. Wow. That is really cool. There's a school over there. Don't know if you can see. Oh, is that a playground? I think so. I think it's just a playground. And there is a park over there. Just right there. Which is cool. And then you've got the rest of the area over there. How cool. So after this, we'll be going to look at the gym, and then we'll also be looking at the workspace as well. They've got a workspace downstairs, which I think is really, really cool. I'll be telling you how much this cost us to stay for 4 nights and where exactly this place is in Harrow, London. I think it's in North London, very close to Wembley. I can't see Wembley from here, but it should be on the other side, but it's very close to Wembley. Yeah, let's go see the gym, and then we can also see the working space after that. Is that in there? So here's the workspace. It is quite spacious. You've got 6 different desks, and you've got this area here where you could have like a group meeting, or if you want like a space where you don't want anyone around you, there's a space there. And you've also got like a really nice view in front of these desks as well. You can literally see the penthouse from over there. Got the cool lights. Okay, so that's basically it. They've got 2 lifts in the building, and it's just 5 floors, with the penthouses like on the top, which is the 5th floor. So let's go now to see what the gym actually looks like. I was there yesterday and it seems like a decent gym. Yeah, I want you to see for yourself. So let's do it. So you can see it from over here. Oh, amazing. There isn't anyone here, which is perfect. This, as you come in, as soon as you come in, you see a set of lights over here. And you've got the treadmill, 2 of them on here. And this is the dumbbells, the first set of dumbbells. And then you've got a bench here. Then you've got the cable machine over here. Can't wait to use that. Got another bench. And of course, the set of dumbbells. You also got a sitting area over here, which is handy. Let's say you have someone visiting, or someone is just waiting for you while you do your last sets, for example. Good one. And then there's another room. We've got the bikes. I have never used this before, but I always see them in most of the gyms I go to. Where's the kettlebells? I guess you don't need a lot of kettlebells, do you? Well, let me know in the comments. Do you need a lot of kettlebells in your gym? Actually, I thought there were a lot of things when I came yesterday to have a wee peep. I thought there were a lot of equipments, but it looks like it's kind of scanty. I mean, you could do quite a few things here. To be honest, you could compromise. I think whenever you have the cable machine, I think you can do a lot. So yeah, I think it's a decent gym. And you also have water here if you need water. You have the cold water and the boiling water as well. So I think it's quite decent. I think it's decent. So that's the gym. Nothing much to show, but it's quite decent. You can have a good workout here if you are willing to compromise and do other things with what you have here. One thing I've noticed about the reception is that no one is ever here. I've been downstairs twice to ask some questions, and the 2 times I've been down, there hasn't been anyone. This is the 3rd time now, no one is here. Which isn't that great, because if you have a question about something in your apartment, for example, you have no one to answer that question. So I think that's one thing I don't like about here. Got like a garden over here. And you've got this cool sitting area over here. You can sit here. You've got some speakers as well. I wonder if they play some music during the day or during the night. Get some fresh air. You could just come out here, which I think is really good. You've got cameras everywhere, which I think that helps a lot in terms of security, especially in London. Got nice lights over here, there as well. And I think my apartment is right over there. Now, let's go in. Here we go. We got this waterfall here that has some lights. This has more lights. It's cool. The lobby. And then you've got a sitting area. And how cool are these lights? I think that is really cool. It's like something out of the orchestra. Got this light over here that has this strands of the wire coming down to hold the lights. You've got another one here. Then this one has got that same strand as well. And then if you look over there, that is also a sitting area. I don't know if I have access to that part of the building, but put that there. You've got the library over there. Don't know if you can see it. It's right over there. Let's zoom in. The library. So they also sell a brand called Dandy. So Dandy has different kind of fragrance, I think. This is Persian rose, and this is Persian rose as well. So they've got a post room here as well. So if you've got any post, this is where you pick them up from. And there's a store here. I don't know where that leads to, but this is a store. First floor. Oh, reading gallery. I think this is the one. Ooh, cool. Wow, got some books here. It's quite warm in here. But let's try and see if we have access to it. Ooh, we do. Whoops. There we go. There's that same light again. But yeah, this is the library. Cool. So the lobby we just out. Good. Okay, now we're going back to the penthouse. And we are back. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing the garden, the gym, the workspace, the library, the lobby. I hope you enjoy seeing all of that because I think this place is value for money, especially when I tell you how much this place actually cost us, given that we had some issues with the accommodation last night when we arrived. The building where the apartment is called the Heights, and the apartment itself is called the Hill, and it's being rented out by an agency called the Nesta through Airbnb. So if you want to check it out, please feel free to search for the Heights in Harrow. And the building has two penthouses. One is here and the other one is just on the other side of the building. So yeah, feel free to check it out if you're in London and you're looking for somewhere nice to stay that has a gym, a workspace, because I know in London a workspace is really, really important. So if you're looking for somewhere nice and secured, I think this place ticks every box. So this place cost us initially £486.40. How good is that? But because we had an issue the night we arrived, which was yesterday, they managed to compensate us and they refunded £214.60. So if you deduct £214.60 out of £486.40, we paid in total £271.08. How amazing is that? I mean, even though you're paying £486.40, that is still great value, I think, for being in London, and Central is just 30 minutes away, and there's an underground just 5-minute walk from here. So I think in terms of value, I think this place is value for money. You get a lot for such a small amount of money, I think. Okay, that is it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like button and also comment if you have any questions or if you would like to see a specific video from me. Don't forget to add your comments to the comment sections. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also turn on your notifications if you'd like to get notified when a new video is published from me. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.